Hi guys, thank you for coming to my channel, Heavenly Star Tarot. I will be doing my Aries today. First of all, my Aries, happy birthday. I wish you the best this day and many more. This is going to be for the month of April 2022. It's going to be general. It can apply to your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus. Energies go back and forth. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's them. Hopefully it'll make sense on some part of your life. Okay, we're going to get right to your reading, my Aries. I already did the pre-shuffle and my prayer prior to this. So let's see what's going on with my... Whoa. Okay. So this one wants to jump out. You have the Six of Cups. So, reminiscing, memories. Somebody from the past could be coming back in. That's always a possibility, right? For some of you guys, this is in regards to something that happened when you were a child. Especially since it's your birthday, right? Remember, missing someone, remembering, you know, how someone would like make that special cake or something about that celebration, how it was celebrated and how it is celebrated now, and seeing how, you know, things have changed. For some of you, this could be a loved one that is no longer with you, and it's your birthday, so you might be missing them. Or it seems like maybe they're just not present at the moment. They couldn't make it. So a bit of that nostalgia. Then we have the Eight of Wands. So this is communication. Okay, someone from the past communicating. A lot of communicating. Friends, family, back and forth. I feel like you might have not had, maybe you haven't heard from this person for a long time, and this was like the perfect time to open up communication again. Like perfect excuse, right? Like it's my birthday, it's your birthday, so you know, I'm just calling to say this, but that's like perfect opening to start up again. Start up again. Others of you, this is in regards to employment. Something you used to do before has been presented to you again. Hearing from an ex-coworker, ex-boss, something like that. Wants to start over, apparently. Clean slate. You have this guy right here. This is a brand new beginning. Like, I feel like starting over. Wanting to talk about this. Let's forget about what happened in the past. I'm glad we're talking now. There's some miscommunication here. And can we just start over? Start fresh? The Fool. I was foolish. You were foolish. We were young. You know, so there's a lot of learning from experiences. This one popped up too, which is number 5. That would be the Hierophant. Could be a Taurus you're communicating with. Others of you, this is in regards to your spiritual enlightenment. Realizing something. Wanting to commit before it seems like This could have been someone that would have never thought about marriage, would have never, well, it was like, it was too young, too early, too soon. They didn't want to commit. They wanted to go off and, see the world, talk to other people, test them waters. And now, with the Hierophant, it's a grounding, an alignment, realizing who you are, who you've become, or even changing things up, like going back to school, studying in a different, going a different avenue, a shift. Could be your spiritual awakening, definitely. But very mentor, someone from before that you learned a lot from. They learned from you and now is reaching out. Kind of like, how when you were in school, not you in particular, because I don't know you when you were in school, right? But let's say when you were in that age in the learning process, elementary or high school or college, however this is, where you had that special teacher or that person that really stood up for you or you admired and helped you along the way where nobody else really did. It's like, if it wasn't for that teacher, if it wasn't for what they said or what was said, something that you learned before as a child, or just, connecting with that inner child within you, and kind of like some way, somehow, now there's communication, like you happen to run into them, or even going back to that school, going back to that person that you learned so much from, or them coming to you and expressing this to you, like, you know what, I never told you this before, but I've always admired you. You taught me so much, and I'm just here to thank you. Like, thank you. Could also be family, but an apology even, like, I'm sorry that I didn't understand. I'm sorry that I treated you this way or made you feel this way. I didn't know what you were doing, where you were that tough love type of energy. You have the Hangman. So this is now seeing your point of view. So Pisces energy, you could be dealing with a Pisces, or you have this in your chart. We just went through Pisces, right? Okay. Feeling stuck for a while, or realizing why you were stuck, why things happened, why they treated you this way, why you treated them this way. Kind of seeing their point of view and seeing the gold in it. Like, you didn't know there was some gold at the end of all that lecturing. Golden opportunities, like those little nuggets of knowledge is what I see. And now it's making sense. Like, it all was for a reason. Think of like Karate Kid, with what's his name? Oh my goodness, why am I forgetting? If you guys have not seen Karate Kid, then I don't know where you've been, because everybody's seen Karate Kid. So where Daniel and his sensei, there we go. That's the type of energy I'm getting. Where, he would make them do like these little things, like wax on, wax off, and, clean this, clean that. And the student was feeling taken advantage of, or just didn't understand. Like, this is foolish, this is stupid. Like, why am I doing this? How is this teaching me anything? How am I supposed to defend myself, with this kind of exercise when everybody else is doing the real kung fu? You got me waxing your car, really? Right? So these are a lot of nuggets of knowledge. A lot of nuggets of knowledge that I see. And then towards the end, it all connect. Now there's this enlightenment. Now you see what they were talking about. Now they see what you were talking about. You could be a parent, and now as your children, if you have children, you know, now that they're parents of their own, they have children of their own, now things are making sense. Like, I see why you did this. I don't even know how you could deal with me, Mom and Dad. Like, wow, I put you through a lot. I'm sorry. You know, the things that I would make you go through. So this acknowledgement, this realization is what I see. What was this one here? So, the Knight of Pinnacles. So there was a method, very traditional, about honor, morals, values, not doing things so drastically. It's that whole steady, slow and steady, slow and steady. The Wheel of Fortune, nice, things are changing. Things are moving. Point of views are changing. Somebody was really stubborn. I feel a lot of stubborn energy. And now kind of easing up on that. That very cold or hardened heaviness, feeling the grudge even, like the holding the grudge, not wanting to make that phone call, not wanting to be the first one to admit anything. Now it's understanding, like, you know what, it's not even a big deal. It's not that serious. You know, like, really, how much of my life have I wasted here on this one thing? Some of you guys might not even remember what this is about. Okay, my Aries. Now, let's see. Yeah, what the heck were we fighting about? You know? Nitpicking. Fighting over what? Sibling rivalry. Can't talk apparently. So even like competing for attention, like accusing your cousin, your brother. I feel like this feeling of, why did you always get all the attention? When we were young, Mom always, paid attention to you. Dad always paid attention to you. What about me? Fighting for that attention. I also feel like twins, like actual twins, where it's like we're, especially if it's like identical, like we're identical twins. So how do they think that you're prettier, that you're smarter? Which of course each one is an individual on its own, but not understanding that concept. I hope this makes sense. Obviously, identical twins, or it's like two of a kind, or being from the same environment, from the same school, something of the same. It's like, why treat them differently? Or why say that this identical twin, it looks better than the other, or X, but it's like, because first of all, well, yeah, they look the same, but it's not about the looks. Each one is its own individual. Don't judge a book by its cover, even though the covers are the same. Okay, it was petty. It was petty. The fighting was for nothing. Life is too short type thing. Talking about this. This could even have happened through some therapy. This realization. Yeah. You have the Devil in reverse. Capricorn energy. So this is something very toxic, unhealthy, a bond, controlling, right? Addictions even. Here it's getting out of that energy. talking about it, not dwelling in it, not blaming so much, not blaming yourself, understanding even where it came from, why they acted this way, why this happened. You know, there's some kind of communication in regards to that. Others of you, this is finally opening up about it. Or someone is telling you, explaining, this happened because, you know, I was in a toxic relationship, or I felt that I had to be there. Obsessing over something. Even that control. Oh, okay. Control. Needing to control everything. And now, not taking it so seriously and just going with the flow. Going with the flow. You have the moon, more Pisces energy. So facing those fears, really. Facing those fears. Trusting your intuition. Under this Fool right here, it's okay if I, you know, make a mistake. It's okay if it's not perfect. I'm going to take this leap of faith. I'm going to jump off. I'm going to have fun. Follow the rainbow. Trust your intuition. You've thought about this for a reason. Going back to school for some of you, or going back to something that you used to do that you couldn't do because of obligations, or it just wasn't I'm not going to say rational. I guess some people would consider it not rational or not smart. So, not traditional. Very even taboo. Like, you want to go be a circus clown? Hey, you gonna want to go join the circus type thing? You know what I mean? It's not exactly that, but I hope you understand what I mean. Or it's like, to others, it's like, really, this is what you want to do with your life? You want to be an artist? You think you're gonna live off your paintings, your music? Like, that's not very practical. You need to choose something that, in the long run, is going to help you provide for your family, for yourself. So, you know, it kind of had to be done. But now, seeing that, why not? It's your life, right? If you want to go join the circus, join the circus. You know? And I feel that some of you guys are in a position now where you could do both even. Like, okay, or you already set yourself up in a way that you don't have to worry about the money part or the stability part. Like, you already got the savings going, or you kind of laid that path. You made those sacrifices so that now nobody can tell you anything. You can do whatever the heck you want. Or some of you, or someone is telling you this. Even remarrying, like getting married again. Waited for the children to, you know, go off and have their own life. Made that sacrifice for them. And now that they are, you know, on their path to what they want to do, now taking this leap of faith and remarrying, or putting yourself out there, or taking that trip, not feeling that you're selfish. The Queen of Swords in reverse, not caring what the heck they got to say, apparently. This would be air energy. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. Doesn't have to be. Oh, a divorce. Okay. For some of you, I feel like you could have come from a family where, you know, divorce was just not an option. You had to make it work, you know, even though it was toxic, even though there was no communication, even though you both knew that it wasn't supposed to. I mean, I'm not going to say it wasn't supposed to, because I think at first it was. It just feels like you kind of had to stick with it, stay there, deal with it for the children, to avoid the what are they going to say? What about the people type thing, right? How foolish would you be to go off and be a single parent, even though this is something you could have been holding to yourself, or they were. It's just wanting to be free, feeling guilty for wanting to do this, feeling judged for it, waiting, sacrificing this whole time, and now being at a point where for some of you, you just, how should I say, it just blew up. Like, it's just a long time coming where you just couldn't say anything anymore, or you didn't care what they had to say anymore. A lot of bottled up type of feeling, a lot of bottled up. Or you actually waited it out, and now times have changed, you have changed, things have changed, so it's not such a big issue. Small percentages could be coming out of the closet, or just representing. There you go. Okay, thank you. Being true to you, your wants, your needs, your desires, not feeling guilty for what it is that you want to do. Join the circus, go do something that doesn't pay the same. It's not about the money. It's about you living your life, your bestest life, how you want to live it. So for some of you, this took a natural separation, a cutting away from those people, those places, that toxic, the draining energy. It became too much. Been stuck in that not knowing. My Aries, I hope this is making sense, because I'm getting a lot of info, but I'm trying to explain it as best as that I can. Oh my God. Let me see, do I have any more turned over? Because apparently I'm not paying attention. The Four of Swords, very restless, right? Needs, some of you guys just need to get some sleep. Very tired, just tired of this. Doing the same thing, this ritual, this facade, it seems like. And now really mad, even mad at yourselves, or being blamed for this. Like, remember how I was saying earlier, like when it's the children or someone that you grew up with that could have been mad at you this whole time. Why did you treat me this way? Why didn't you stand up for me? A small percentage could have been some kind of domestic issue where there was a combining of families, the stepmother, stepfather, and then the young adult or the children kind of blaming one of the parents or both for not staying in the relationship and bringing somebody else, and that somebody else making their life, hard. I feel like it could have not even been, let's say for example, the stepfather just being mean, just not wanting to be in oh my God, I'm not making no friggin' sense. Someone here just really resents whatever the parent or the authoritative figure, the one that had the control in the household, in the environment, or even like the older sibling, the older brother, the older sister. Someone kind of made the decisions for the other. So there's resentment there. There's holding a grudge there. Okay. And others of you, like I said, you just need some rest. It's just not very comfortable in your own skin and needing to just scream about it, like scream it out. I don't want to be with you. I don't think you're fair. I don't care if this hurts you, or saying, you hurt me. Your words cut me this whole time. So, speaking your truth. The High Priestess. A lot of things were kept within. More Pisces energy. Okay. For some of you, this is actually a connection with your higher self. Like there, you could have felt lost, or that you weren't connected, felt that there was a disconnect from your source. You know, whoever it is that you believe in, feeling forgotten. The High Priestess is the keeper of a lot of divine knowledge. Some of you have connected with someone like-minded, or someone that has brought you into this awakening stage where you were able to see things differently, and it was because of the way that they brought it. Could have been a long process, right? Secretive, kept a lot to yourself, and it was just time to talk about it. The Fool in reverse. That's your energy as well, my Aries. So, where before there was that fear of taking that leap of faith, now it's just easily. It's just trusting your intuition. It's just that knowing. Or, again, not caring what they got to say about it. Call me a fool, whatever. I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to do me. And you do you. Okay. My Aries, I'm going to give you a Starseed Oracle card. I feel like this is something that was very traditional, expected, and now just expect the unexpected and being okay with it. Not caring if the rules are broken. Rebel, very rebellious. Midlife crisis even. That's a lot of cards. The Great Severing. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Yeah, I feel that softening for sure. Where someone's heart was hardened at one point, now it's just like softening. It also reminds me of like grandparents, where, you know, the grandparents are like so much nicer to the grandkids than they were to the actual children, right? They'll let the grandkids get away with everything. Or like the youngest sibling gets away with everything, where the oldest, you know, they were super strict. Deep cellular healing is your Starseed card. Physical and emotional healing. I do feel like there could have been therapy involved, a professional. Or just, you know, you have grown. Things have changed. Perspective. Seeing why they did what they did. you realizing that you had to go through all that to be the person that you are now. Let's see, 54. Your body knows how to heal. Healing is your natural state. Physical and emotional disharmony can be a reflection of how the world, inner and outer, has been out of alignment. Yeah, that's what I felt like. There's been a disalignment. If you're suffering from a mysterious or from a mystery or chronic illness, don't allow yourself to think you've done something wrong. Today is difficult to navigate our health. If this card has made its way to you, you've been called to focus on your healing in practical ways to prioritize your health. To be kind and tender to your miraculous body. To give yourself the grounding and care you need. To put your body first. To nourish yourself as you would a newborn baby. To treat yourself with tender care. You may be called to switch things up with your body or your emotional well-being. To call in a team of helpers to support you in navigating any challenges you may be experiencing emotionally. Okay, there you go, my Aries. Happy birthday. I hope that makes sense. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you want your own personal private reading, my information is in the description box below. And send me a text. No, you don't have my number. Don't text me. Comment below and let me know what you think. Okay, bye.